Hello, in this video we're going to install Zoom on an iPad. Now I believe the iPhone is going to be the same, but I don't have one of those, so we're going to use the iPad. First thing we need to do is go to the App Store. Now I can't tell you where your App Store is on your machine, but mine is hidden in my extras. There it is. App Store. And then you want to look for Zoom, and you'll get Zoom Cloud Meetings. As you can see, I found it already. And I just need to click the download option, which is the cloud with the down arrow. It shouldn't take too long to do this. If you're using a phone, then I do suggest that you run on a Wi-Fi connection to do this, not a mobile signal, because it uses up your data and also it's less reliable. So try and use a Wi-Fi, and better still, be really close to your router when you're going to join us for a meeting. Now this won't take too long. I'm going to let you see it in real time so that you can see how long it takes. We're halfway there. This is an older iPad mini, so it won't be as good as the latest, but the camera is pretty good, and of course that's what you want. If you do have earphones or earbuds or something like that, then I do suggest that you use them, because they are better to hear what's going on than a speaker, and they will stop that feedback possibility if noise comes out through your headphones, your speaker into your microphone, and then causes a feedback loop. If you've got headphones, that's less likely to happen. And while I've been jabbering away, you can see that it's finished because the word open is there. So I can now click open and it will start my Zoom up. And I'm going to stand this on my keyboard rest. Now you might want to sign in or sign up or whatever, but you don't need to join a Toastmasters meeting. Just hit the join meeting button. And then you will need the meeting ID of your club. And that is the meeting ID for the version of Zoom that's running the meeting. In my case, I should have memorized this by now, the number of times I've used it. There it is. Now you can change the name. I'm going to leave it as John's iPad so that I know it's the iPad connecting, and I can click join. And we are likely to be asked, and we are, access to various bits of your phone or tablet because of the security. So it's saying, would you like to be connected to the microphone, of course. And will I now send notifications? Why not? And I want to connect using the internet audio, not a dial-in connection. And now I am on. And you may be able to hear an echo because I'm now live on the machine. So I'm going to take my image away from the beginning so that you can see me. And I'm now going to start the video. So what you do is touch the screen and all the buttons all appear everywhere. And I want to mute myself, get rid of that annoying echo for now, and click on the start video. And again, the first time you ever do this, you're going to be prompted by your device to say whether you want to give access, and of course you've got to give access, otherwise the camera won't work. And there we are. So there's me in the bottom right hand corner, and in the main screen is the presenter, which is also me. Lots of me. Now if there are other people joining in, if you click on the plus, you'll get a list of them across the bottom, which is quite neat. And then you can click on that icon where the plus was and they go away. If you do the minus, it disappears, so I wouldn't use that. Also, if you would like to have yourself on the big screen so you can see what's going on better, if you just click on the image of yourself, the two videos swap round, and now I'm on the image. So I'm pretty much working. That's fantastic. Just a couple of little things to make a comment about. One is make sure your room is nice and well lit with the light in front of you so that it looks good. And I'm very impressed with this image. it looks impressive. I'm happy with that. And also, when you are talking to people, try not to be tempted to look at yourself on the screen. Look at the camera. Let me show you how different that is. I'm going to make myself main video. Now, if I look at my image, I'll just swap them around. So if I'm looking at my image, this is what it looks like. And does it look like I'm looking to the side, ignoring you? I'm afraid it does. But this is what happens when I look at the camera. Now you can see I'm looking at the camera and I'm looking straight at you. And doesn't that feel a better connected message? I'm giving you the attention, not my own image. And that's all there is to do. When you've finished with the meeting, you can press the screen as well and choose the leave meeting, which is at the top left. However, there are a few other little things you may want to make use of. If I click on the screen again and I can click on participants, I can see who is on the call today. And it's just me and me on my iPad, which is a bit depressing really. But you can click, if you see at the bottom left of that, you can click on the chat. This opens another window which allows you to chat with the people on the call. Like that. Although I would ask that you don't do text chats during the meeting when people are speaking. To get rid of that, there's a nice big close button, top left. And I can get rid of the participants button, I think, by just clicking anywhere. There we are. There it's gone. One other thing to note, that if I click on it, I can switch between the gallery view, that's top left, which will just show all the people, or I can switch to active speaker rule. And I think active speaker is the best way to watch a speaker and enjoy the speech. If I click on the screen to bring up the icons again, there's something else under the more icon. Firstly, I can put my clap icon up, so I get a clap appearing, which is a nice way to congratulate a speaker at the end. Also, under the more icon, you might have seen there is a thumbs up. Both of these appear for about 5 or 6 seconds and then disappear of their own. So that's quite good if you want to give feedback to the speaker. And if you are having problems, then there's a thing here called raise hand. And that raises a hand on the control section for the administrators or the hosts of the meeting, and they will then know you have a problem and they will hopefully come and help you. And if you do solve the problem yourself, you can do lower hand to lower your hand again. And there may be other times when people in the Toastmasters wish to make use of that option. The last thing I would draw your attention to is the bottom left of the screen. You can see my name and you can see some bars, and I understand that that's to do with the signal quality. And if you have a bad connection to the internet, to the meeting that's going on, that will start to change colour. I believe it's red, but I've had such a good signal that I haven't seen it for a while, so I'm only guessing. And that, I believe, is all there is. As I said earlier, when you've finished the meeting, you can click on the leave, the top left, but when the meeting is closed, you'll be booted off anyhow. Remember that this is the free version. You don't need the paid version to join in a meeting. It's only the host of the meeting that need a paid version to get the extra facilities and to break the 40-minute limit. If you want to use your copy of Zoom to have a Zoom meeting with one of your other Toastmasters or anybody else, you can do so. That's fine. And just watch out that there's a 40-minute limit on a free version for how long you can host a meeting. And when it gets to the end of 40 minutes, you'll just be booted out. Unless it's very, very quiet in the world of Zoom, in which case they might be kind and let you carry on. But you can't ask them. They either give it to you or they don't. It's as simple as that. Enjoy your Toastmaster journey in this difficult but challenging and interesting time. And I'm sure I will see you again. Bye-bye for now.